guys, Plant-Based Gabriel here, and today I'm getting ready to make breakfast for Erica and I'm going to make my tofu scramble. Now all we're going to need for this recipe is 1 packet of firm tofu. Now I just drain it. I don't actually press it. I like that moisture to get out while I'm cooking it. I'm also going to be using a bunch of Swiss chard. Now this is a rainbow mix that I actually grew out in my garden. So this is vegan and organically grown, but any Swiss chard will work. We're also going to need a spice mix, which includes 1 teaspoon of garlic powder and onion powder, and then 1/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper. We're also going to use an 8-ounce thing of sliced mushrooms, 8 ounces of mushrooms, chop them up any way you'd like. We're just going to keep them in these nice slices. And then I'm also going to be using a tablespoon of soy sauce. Now you can use less, you can completely omit that if you'd like. I just think it brings a good flavor in there. That's how we enjoy it. I'm also going to be using my Dutch oven to cook this, but any pan will work. This is just the most convenient for me. So I'm going to bring you guys in here and we're going to get started. All right, now I will mention I did rinse, clean off this Swiss chard, but I'm just gonna go in, give it a good chop, and get it into some small pieces. I'm gonna use the stalks as well, and I'll do that, and then we'll get moving and putting everything in the pan. All right, that's been all cut up nicely. Now we're gonna head over to the stovetop and get everything cooking. All right, I've got the heat on. We're gonna use the medium heat with this. And the first thing I'm gonna do is take my tofu and I'm going to put that in the pan. And I just like to go in and break it up. That looks good. Now I will mention, I'm not using any water in this recipe, guys, because the tofu is gonna contain some water, and then as we're cooking through our mushrooms and our Swiss chard, it's gonna release some water as well. So next I'm just going to add in my soy sauce, and then our spice mix. And I like to give that a good mix because I wanna make sure that flavor really catches on to that tofu. All right. Next, I'm just gonna add in the rest of my ingredients. So our mushrooms, and then our chard. So now I am actually going to cover this because I want this to cook all the way through. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my lid and cover this. And we'll let that go and we'll check it every minute or so, but this will probably take around 10 to 15 minutes to cook all the way through. So we're gonna give it one last good stir. And with any greens, we'll notice that they're gonna really shrink as they cook. But let me get the lid for this and we'll be back once that's done. All right, we've had this cooking for about 10 minutes. Now we're just gonna open it up, and as you can see, it has shrunk down quite a bit. Now what I like to do now is leave the lid open, and then I'm gonna let some of this moisture decrease. So I'm gonna leave it cooking on medium heat here with the lid open for about 5 minutes. All right, 5 minutes is up after leaving it open to kind of cook off some of that moisture. And it looks and smells fantastic. The mushrooms are cooked through, the chard has been nice and sauteed in there. I am super excited to give this a try. I'm gonna get this bowled up, I'm gonna get the kitchen cleaned up a little bit, and I'll see you guys in a second. All right guys, I got the kitchen tidied up and it smells fantastic in here. This tofu scramble takes a short amount of time to make. It's really delicious, especially if maybe you have some people over staying the night or people over for breakfast and they say, can you make me some scrambled eggs? Say, sure, I can make you some tofu scramble. Now this has a ton of greens in it, a ton of mushrooms, and so you look at the overall macronutrient profile, whatever. It's very healthy, it's delicious, it makes a great meal, and this will easily serve 4 to 5 people, depending on how hungry they are, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. Delicious. You've got that real fluffy creaminess, the richness of that tofu brings out that egginess that we're kind of looking for in this, and the chard goes great. You can use spinach, you can use any other green, you don't have to put the mushrooms in there. That's just how I love it. I love the flavor of this. I really hope you guys saw how easy this is. If you go ahead and give this a try, let me know how it goes in the comment section below. And if you like this recipe video, hit the like button on Facebook, The Plant-Based Gabriel, and on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that little bell to get notified when I post new recipe videos. I am Plant-Based Gabriel, thanking you very much for watching, and I hopefully will see you very, very soon.